So this new not E3 was actually good, which is shocking to me because I expected nothing from the Summer Games Fest. Because Summer Games Fest, starting off, the name way worse than E3. E3 was so cool. I remember being a kid and thinking I don't even know what E3 stands for, but it was just the name of gaming. And Summer Games Fest sounds like they just needed some marketers to go over it a couple more times for me because that just sounds so boring. So didn't really expect anything of it. And so I wasn't really planning on watching any of the things, but then as they were coming out, I heard some interesting things. And I was like, what the heck? Sure, let's watch the Xbox game show. And it was so much better than I thought it would be. I am genuinely shocked at how many things I'm excited for. First off, when they started off with Fable, I really loved that trailer.
What do I think about Heroes?
And I have been ready for a new Fable game for a while. I'm one of the probably 4 people that actually liked Fable 3. I really enjoyed that. I never played the second one, but Fable 1 was really great. And so I do love the humor. The looked awesome. Maybe it's not actually that great, but way better than I thought it would be. Then that Starfield showcase. Dang, it looks really good. It looks surprisingly good. I was not interested in Starfield. I was like, maybe that's the one last hope for Microsoft this year after they botched Redfall and destroyed the people that made Prey, and I'm bitter about that, if you can't tell. But it looks really good. It reminds you that those are the people that made freaking Skyrim and Oblivion. I haven't played anything else of theirs in the past 12 years, so it's going to take you 12 years to deliver us something that I like, then I hope that it's good, but it looks really good. But then even the other things, the Ubisoft freaking surprised me, the Prince of Persia game looked good. Since when has there been a Prince of Persia game that looks good? The new Assassin's Creed Mirage, the one that's old, I'm so ready for that. But I also don't have the same Assassin's Creed Burnout. I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game. I played a little bit of Origins, but not much. And a little bit of Black Flag. The last Assassin's Creed game that I played through was Assassin's Creed 3. And so I'd be ready to go back. I didn't like the new style at all. Armored Core 6 looks really good, but I'm hesitant about it. I don't want my From Software love to just turn into, oh yeah, I'm absolutely going to love this for From Software. I don't know that I will, and I want to see more of it to actually get a good sense of it. I mean, I guess it looks really cool, but I just don't sense the emotional depth that I like from Software's games. We'll see about that one. But then even some of the smaller things 33 Immortals looked great. If I ever finish Persona 5 and 4, I may play Persona 3. Stellaris Nexus. Stellaris Nexus sounds great. You know how many Stellaris games I start and never finish? So the idea of a 1-hour Stellaris game, ooh, yeah. I'm into that. Is there a demo out for that one? There might be a demo out for that one. I should check. And even maybe it's dumb, but the Cyberpunk expansion looks good? Question mark. And part of that is I did watch a Skill Up video where he talked about how things felt better naturally. Just the enemies felt better, and it feels like they've made a lot of smaller improvements toward it, which was really good. I did really like Cyberpunk 77. I played it on Stadia, and so it worked pretty good out the gate. And so I didn't have the huge problems that everybody else had. And so I'm cautiously optimistic. And I guess one of the reasons I wanted to make this video is I've been so burned by the AAA space in the last little while, to the point where I was I've almost given up on them, and I would just not play AAA games. I would just play indie games. And I had a fantastic time with indie games, and I love them so much, and they're still to this day most of my favorite games. But they've got my attention. I don't know how well they're going to deliver on it. But it feels like lately they've been delivering on it. This has been a great year so far. And I might talk about this in another video, but Tears of the Kingdom was maybe one of the best games ever made. It's so good. And I played Street Fighter 6. It's one of the best fighting games I've ever played. I feel like 2023 is really delivering, and I've heard that Resident Evil 4 was great, so Capcom's been really delivering. I feel like the AAA studios, like I was closing the door on them and they got their foot in it and it's not entirely closed. And I don't know if I'm just going to have to pull harder on the door or if I'm going to listen. We're going to see though. It's going to be interesting.